I'm going to give you someone to follow, right? And part of the annoyance of this, listen, I'm not fuming. I don't hate Greg Halleck, as some people have said. I'm not interested in any of that, right? I am focused on England. I am focused on getting this country back. And when people send me videos to say, watch this video, the new King of England, blah, 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 right? Some people out there see it as highly amusing, right? I haven't got a problem if people are legitimately watching him for amusement only, right? Not a problem with that. It's the ones that... So, Charlie Ward, I'll give you an example. I don't even know how many followers or subscribers he's got or whatever. I'm not interested. I have watched a couple of his videos when he says, you know, I'll do this for my grandchildren, my children and all that, right? And then he's using clickbait of a completely fake person with a fake story and absolute fake news and presenting that to the public, right? For me, there's a couple of reasons I'm going to say this, right? This guy, his name is Emma. He's the Seeker of Truth. He's only got 226 subscribers, right? Unlike Charlie Ward. He does very short videos, 6-minute video there, right? I'll post it out there. It's on the links. I've sent it out on Twitter so everyone can see it, right? So again, what I'm going to do now is briefly put that one in there. Anyone who wants to see it, they can see it, right? And he has actually done what I haven't had the time to do, believe it or not, which is go up to Buckingham Palace, do a film and completely debunk what this idiot's been saying, right? Now, this fella did it. And he said, right, he says it in this video, why have all these crests all the way round, right? If they was taking off the crest, they'd take them off all of the gates, not just one of them. And it turns out a lorry has backed into the gates or something's happened and damaged that one and they've sent it off for repair, right? That's it. Anyone who's listening to this guy, now, this fella's been telling the truth. So what I'm going to do is click on it on this channel and I'm going to show you briefly. Let me go to this element here. Now, this one here, without running it, this is Greg Hallett's sisters, two of his sisters, right? Telling you the truth about Greg Hallett, right? There he is there. So what I'm saying to you is, stop wasting everybody's time with this and this idiot. And Charlie Ward should be ashamed of himself for promoting someone who is subverting the Constitution, right? So there's that one. Let me just go back. I've got to show you some other bits and pieces. Do yourselves a favour, people. Go and subscribe to this channel, right? That is Seeker of Truth. He's only got 235 subs, right? And at least he is telling you the truth. Now, here we go. I can't play it in case you get a copyright strike. There's the video. God bless her. There's Greg Hallett's mum. There's the two sisters. And they are telling you that he is lying and he is delusional, right? Now, my point is this. To everyone out there, my point is this. People have sent me these things. I have got a lot to do, right? I don't mind doing research. Some people send me some fantastic videos, right? And then you get some people who say, what about this, what about this, what about this, the new king, right? Let me tell you something. He can't be the king, right? If you know anything about constitutional law, you know that idiot cannot be the king. If he wants to be the president and you want him to be the president, then campaign for a republic. Nearly swore then, but I won't. There's my little like for the video, right? That's his mum. That's his sister. That's his other sister, right? They're telling you. Now, any of them people out there that think they're free thinkers, All you had to do was a little bit of research to find these videos with his family saying he is a complete liar. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? There it is, people. There's the information that you need to see. Right? So, all I'm asking for you to do is to jump on there, click on the subscribe button and watch what this geezer says, right? Because he's actually getting the information out there, right? So already, just by showing it for 5 minutes on the show, he's already getting, he's already got subscribers coming from it. Go and watch all of the videos, right? And then send Charlie Ward, yeah, who should be ashamed of himself for doing what he's doing, right? This is pure fake news clickbait coming from Charlie Ward and Greg Hallett, right? The absolute audacity of the man to sit there and even say that he's going to be on the throne of England. The only throne he's going to be sitting on is the one in the loo. Right, people, there is more. So again, I want people to understand exactly what's going on with that, right? Now, I am telling you, there's other people out there that haven't got the time to do all these things and to create these nonsense videos like Charlie Ward is doing, right? The man should be ashamed. And when they finally, when something happens in this country, right, listen to this, he'll be one of the ones hiding up in the loft. And his grandchildren will be going, Granddad, Granddad, I'm frightened. And he had an opportunity, yeah, to tell people the truth and get the truth out there to people about the English Constitution. But what has he chosen to do? He's chosen the bullshit run. I tell you what, he is shameful. And listen, Greg Hallett, I haven't got any malice towards him other than the fact that if he carries on, as far as I'm concerned, and especially if he's asking for money, because he needs 10 grand or something to go and sit on, to be able to exercise his right or something like that. But yet, President Trump is just waiting for the moment to put him into position. Do people really believe this? Do they? I don't mind if you think it's funny, yeah? And I will share in the joke, ha, 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 right? But this isn't, and it's not being presented like that. Now I'm going to show you someone else, right? And hopefully you will see this. This guy, Islam in England, the likely resolution, there's a video, Gavin Bobby, right? Why am I showing you this? It's got 2.1, just over 2,000 subscribers, right? Unlike Charlie Ward and Greg Hallett, this man is actually doing something, right? And what has he done? Now, this is what I'm saying, right? The people that are actually telling you the truth and getting a job done are not being followed by the people out there because these idiots like Charlie Ward, these idiots like Greg Hallett are fucking up this country, right? Now, let's just show you this. Mossbusters, there he is. There's the man himself. SEEKER. I've just seen SEEKER just come on board. Let me just ask you a question. I haven't looked at your channel, but I'm taking it. I was going to play some of your videos, my friend, but I didn't want to get a copyright strike. But I will play one of them. You tell me what the best one is. If you give me permission to play it, I'll play it. Everybody, say hello. Don't forget to put his name up in lights. Say hello to SEEKER of Truth, because that was the channel I'll give out a shout to earlier on. Let me see if I can actually push that out there now. Hang on a minute. Let me have a look. SEEKER of Truth. Let's see if you come up there. Right, hello M Seeker of Truth. You are literally there looking at that's it. Everyone put his night lights. Let me tell you something. The geezer only had 200 and he's telling the truth. He's telling people the truth, right? And he's got 200 and something subscribers. That's what we're asking you, truth tellers. That's it. Yeah, I'll talk about the law. I'll show you the actual law on there, you know. I'll bring up actual cases. I'll read from the judge's comments that they've actually said in court. Not what's been said in a newspaper or what's been said by the BBC. So, there you go. Let me have a quick look and see if he's still listening to me. Hello, Daddy Dragon. Thanks again for the mention. Not a problem. Like I say, I was going to play one of them as long as people go and watch your videos. And I like the fact that M has actually gone out there doing videos and telling the truth. That's what this is about. This is not about what Charlie Ward and that idiot's doing. What's his name? So again, I'm going to go back, hopefully. I will be finding this other channel and showing you the one that has been pointed out to us, and I think it is interview. Let's see which one it is. I think you've got Greg Hallett, Sword, Greg Hallett, Pathological Liar, Greg Hallett, Buckingham Palace. Part 1, interview with Tom Hallett. Part 3, Greg Family, Greg Hallett, Francisco. Sisters interview part 1, Lineage and the Lies. Right, it's 10 minutes. So we're going to put this one on. Hopefully, I don't get a strike for it, but there it is. So what I'm going to do is put that full screen. Don't forget, people, go onto this channel, yeah. And instead of subscribing to people like Charlie Ward and others who are clickbait, liars, yeah, promoting these idiots, go and have a look at this fella. So what I'm going to do now is run it.
In this video, I look at the lineage of Joseph Gregory Hallett, who claims he's the rightful heir to the throne. I look at his documentation containing his information on how he claims he has a right to the throne in detail. I reveal inconsistencies and unsubstantiated claims within these documents that if I was a believer of his narrative and a supporter of his story, I would surely want proof of his research and evidence to back what he is telling you. It's up to you to get answers from him and to prove you are not believing a made-up story. I also look at his family's research and documents pertaining to his actual lineage. This evidence and proof is officiated by Ancestry.com and other documents like birth certificates and official censuses. I implore you to demand answers. Part of what you showed in your last video was a sort of family tree, because one of Greg's big thing is you know, his time, he is king, you know, apparently Anne Boleyn, you know, survived the Tower of London and had another child, and he's a descendant from that timeline, which makes him the legitimate heir.
Although no royalty involved.
Sorry?
Although no bloodline and royal bloodline involved.
No. So, I mean, you guys shared your own research on your family history, right? You tried to show it in the video.
Yeah, and you've got it now, haven't you?
Yeah, so you sent it to me. So
the new one, I've just done that one, and that goes from. I've just put his name on there.
Yeah.
I've just got down the male line, just to protect the privacy of the the other everybody else who's still alive, and it goes back to 1626. If he's got a claim, our father is the youngest of 3 sons, and just within that family of 4 kids from our grandfather, there's 80 claimants before Greg. Yeah, 80. They're prolific breeders. 80. One of our cousins had 11 kids.
Again, thank you to M, and I am asking everyone on this show who's watching here tonight and watches the videos, go and give this guy a sub, right? Click the little button to get notifications, because not only has he got off his arse and started to do some real investigation into the guy, going up to Buckingham Palace, which, by the way, I was going to be doing from here, but now you've already done it, save me a job, right? All of this element, right, that this guy's talking about here, he's got the two sisters there, he's even spoke to his mum on camera, right? And you've got Charlie Ward and others giving it large, no good whatsoever. So again, people, what I intend to do is just push this one out there. I am grateful for everyone's support. Don't forget, and it is really, really important out there, don't forget, let me make sure I've got it off the screen, the shop is now open. This does support the channel, and people like M, yeah, getting the message out to real truth tellers is exactly what we should be doing, right? And don't be hoodwinked into these people. Now, the people that send me messages, oh, you should look into this, they haven't even researched. Oh, well, the first thing you're going to do is take someone seriously is research them, right? Let me tell you something, people, right? When I tell you things, I bring up on screen and give you the links to legislation. I'll take you to the actual history and the actual law in reference to the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Rights. I'll read you from the actual transcripts at the time. And yet you've got this plonker with this Charlie Ward giving it large, right? Everyone out there who's ever watched Charlie Ward, I'll tell you what you should do. Unsubscribe and don't subscribe to me. Subscribe to the guy that has gone off his backside and done the research and shown you that that man is a complete fraud. That Greg Hallett is a complete fraud. Right? Done. Keep it up, people. We are winning. And again, with true tellers like SEEKER, we will, Seeker of Truth, we will get more information out there.